Yo, yo. If you don't know that reference, you probably haven't been on YouTube as long as I have, because that's a very old reference. More specifically, a Disney reference. But regardless, it's funny. So, yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith, and well, name on my channel is Aaliyah, but my real name is Faith. But Ali is my middle name, so it is still my name. Now, I am not usually good at this when it comes to like speaking in public, or more particularly, I guess, online. But it also is easier because I don't know, no one's really watching me. I'm literally like watching myself. So this shouldn't be that bad. But I'm just gonna like randomly talk about things that are interesting to me, a little bit about my life, a little bit about me. Not too much information though, but a little bit. So where do I even start? Huh. Okay. First things first, let me just get started about people texting you late at night, especially guys. I am not here for this. Like, after certain hours, I just feel like it's disrespectful. Like, why are you messaging at 10 o'clock at night? Like, it's right now, it's 10. You had all this time before and you couldn't message. Like, that's just weird to me. I'm not even gonna bother. These guys are kind of weird. I don't know. But, anyways, so I've always wanted to do these, okay? I've never really like made a YouTube video with the sole purpose of just talking about topics unless it has to do anything with like a project, but then it'll be very like strict and just me following a script. I'm like, hi, my name is Faith and today we're talking about da 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 da. So this is it's giving podcasts, it's giving, you know, HRH collection type vibes. Okay, I swear I'm not as crazy as her, but if I do continue this any longer, I might be. Nah, I don't. But regardless, let's just jump into it. Okay, let's really just get into it. So, what do I want to discuss? Okay, first things first. This channel, I need to make consistent content. I have not been making consistent content at all. Mainly because I've just been busy with school, which I'm gonna go back. It's gonna be my fourth year. This year was my final year, but unfortunately, I failed one course. And in year two, I didn't do two courses because I was like going through a lot. I was very stressed. I was like, you know what, let me just do less because I need to focus on me and try and see if I can finish it in year three. Yeah, right. So, either way, I don't mind doing it this fourth year. It is what it is. But I'll still keep myself as occupied as I can because, well, besides school, I do have other things that I'd like to do, like other interests and hobbies. But more specifically, putting out more content for this YouTube channel. I have so much content that I need to put out. And I don't know, I'm just not like getting it done. I'm kind of like a little bit lazy when it comes to that. But it's sitting there. It's just to like edit and put out. And right now, I understand why some YouTubers need to hire editors and all these different things because it's hard work. It is literally work. I'm not getting paid for this. This is just a hobby. But at the same time, all this video editing, making sure you know you have the right music, making sure it's not copyrighted because YouTube will suppress your video in algorithm. All these different things. Me recording over videos and such, it's very awkward. It's like I done recorded, I done messed up, and then I have to start over again. That's insane. So right now, my main focus is to just put out all the places I've been, like the little, me visiting St. Vincent, me visiting this place, that place, especially places that I've never been to before. I have a few videos on that. Again, I have not put it out. And same thing for Instagram. I have things to put out, but I have a strategy. I have things planned. Like I know my busiest days where I have like more engagement, so I'll post it then, and yeah. So that should be fun. So maybe by this week I'll have another. By this week I will have another video out. I'm not gonna limit myself. I will have another video out this week. So that's the plan when it comes to my channel. Um, at least for now, especially like September time, definitely try and put up more content and see where it goes because I don't really have a plan to like get famous off of this. But at the same time, I still want to like just post stuff. So maybe in the future, I could look back and be like, oh my gosh, look at her. Look how she's grown. Look how much she's changed. Which is why I'm also going to be doing this style of video blogging, but not too much. Like I said, this is not a guarantee. This might be the only video. Who knows? I really don't know. I'm just going with the flow here. This is not something I have to do. So that's why I'm saying it's not going to be consistent. Yeah, but I'll see where it goes. So, yeah, when it comes to reviews as well, I definitely want to do more reviews when it comes to products. But the thing is, I don't buy new products. It's very rarely I'll buy new products. I like to buy products when it's already been out on the market for like 2 years because one, it's cheaper, and two, there's not a lot of things that impress me. Like I need to either if I'm gonna get a product to review soon, I know it's good. I've done my research and I'm like, I definitely want this. Or I'm like, it's not worth buying now. Like I don't really care to buy it now. The only thing I can like buy now, I guess, to review is clothes, but I don't really care to do clothes reviews. Um, Makeup, like I said, it's usually things that's I'm not really like I'm into makeup, but I'm not makeup savvy. So there may be content, maybe new content when it comes to that. We'll see. I could even do content on like older stuff as well, but again, we'll just have to see where it goes. So yeah. Um real quick, let me pause this video because I got a message. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So next thing I wanted to talk about was journaling. All right. So I've always liked journaling. I think it's very therapeutic, especially when you don't really have or can afford a therapist. So it's a very like useful tool. And I think it also helps for people to kind of just self reflect because I realize not a lot of people tend to do that, which is sad. Like they usually try to find other outlets to cope with whatever they're going through, but then when they realize that, oh, I need to kind of do the internal work, it's like journaling is definitely one of the best things. And I've always been into journaling. I've just never been as consistent. It's only since 2 years now that I've been the most consistent. But my first ever journaling experience though was when I was when did I get my first journal? I think my mom gave me my first journal. I was around 6 or 7. I was really young, and it was this really cute journal, y'all. It was red. It had like roses on it. It also had like a little key, and you put it in lock, so you could lock it. Even though you could easily just boost it open. To be honest, it wasn't that secure. But silly me, I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, my first journal. This is so exciting. I'm gonna be like writing all my thoughts and my feelings. Mind you, what does a young kid really have to talk about? What do they have to talk about? Like playing with their friends and this teacher in primary school is giving me a headache and this boy wouldn't stop harassing me. Like what do kids really have to talk about? Like I know I had shit to talk about. But what do they really have to talk about? Who knows? But the point is, I used to do my little, my little journals, whatever. I wish I could find it. It's somewhere in the house. I hope it isn't lost because I really need to find it. One of the funny things about it is I remember this incident where, okay, my parents are Caribbean people, okay? And my mother used to beat my ass from time to time. So, as a kid, you get your ass whooped. If this is like the worst thing for you, I was so freaking pissed. I was like, you know what? I like got my journal. I was so mad. I was crying. I was like, you know what? I I'm running away. My parents do not appreciate me. I'm just gonna leave. Like, screw this. I'm just gonna live a homeless life. Like, this life out there is probably way better than inside this house right now. Tell me why. Like, probably when I was a preteen around the time. So, my dad found my journal, and he was like, I don't know why he just randomly brought it up, but he was like, "So you wanted to run away?" And he looked so disappointed. He was just like, "So you wanted to run away?" Oh my god, where did you even get this? Holding my journal in his hand. Such an invasion of privacy. But yes, yes, I wanted to run away because licks hurt and I hated it. Which I could just spiral into a whole other topic about beating your children. I don't know. Do I think corporal punishment is okay? I would say 80% no. 20% if you really have to do it, but it should be a last resort. Because I feel like gentle parenting is the way to go. There's another word for it. Like, I'm actually trying to learn more about this. There's a word for it, but I can't find a word. I don't know if it's like associative parenting or something like that. But essentially, you are letting your child know, okay, this is what you did wrong. This is the consequences that you will face, etc., etc. Okay, you're not gonna beat your child into submission because that doesn't really work for everybody. That just makes them more fearful of you, and this leads them down a path of being very fearful. I mean, sometimes it's work, yeah. Sometimes it's work because I also realize like parents who beat their children, a lot of them tend to respect them more, and then a lot of those parents who never really did the proper, well, they kind of just like let the kids do whatever. Their children end up disrespecting them later on in life. So, but I think this style of parenting, gentle parenting, it's more it's more mutual. It's more beneficial for both parent and child. I'm not stressing out myself as a parent, yelling up at you, trying to beat your ass, and you, the child, at least know what you did was wrong. Like, your parents is like, straight up, you did this wrong thing and these are the consequences, and I think that's fair. And if I decide to still, like, if my child still decides to misbehave, then okay, no, the consequences are going to get worse. And like I said, if it becomes a last resort to whoop their ass, then I'm like, okay, that's fine, right? But yeah. So anyways, I'm rambling again. Wait, hold on. Yes, back to what I was saying before I was interrupted. So, yeah, that's just like my little 2 cents on that. Next thing I want to discuss is traveling. So, I'm gonna just give y'all an honest review, right? Also, I don't want to make this video too long because I realize I'm at 14 minutes and the limit I have on this is like 45, which is great. Because some rants be like a whole hour long, but we're not gonna make it that long, right? I'll try not to. So, my dad is from the island of St. Vincent. He's also from Trinidad. He's born here, but he was raised in St. Vincent as a child and then grew up in Trinidad for the remainder of his adult years. So, this is my second time going, and honestly, I loved it. I love St. Vincent. Like, now at this point, it's my second home. I'm Vincy. All right. I'm Vincy. Period. So, First of all, where we stayed was in Liu. That's where majority of my family are from. Everybody knows everybody. I also realized like one of my rich friends sent me this thing called Vinci Confessions. And I think about it, I think it's kind of true because here the thing. It's a very small island, right? You see, like Trinidad, there are different races of people. So, like, I would not be related because I don't have any Indian in my family to like someone named Prakash or somebody last name is Singh. So, the chances of me dating somebody who's related to me is very small. As opposed to St. Vincent, everybody know everybody. Everybody related to you somehow, even if it's not by blood, like you're my cousin, you could be dating my cousin, so you're technically family, which is weird. Like I can't date you if like your family member is married to my family member because now we're like cousins. You see what I mean? It's weird. So I think St. Vincent Loki has like incest. There definitely probably some cases of incest because I read up some on the confessions thing, and I'm just like, if I were them, I'd go up the damn island to find a mate because ain't no way. So yeah, that was one thing. So staying there, I had a few people who were like, hollering at me, some young guys. And I'm like, you're kind of cute, but you could be my cousin. Is that my cousin? I don't want to date my cousin. Okay, no. So hell to the no. There was like one person who was very interesting. I'm gonna say the name, but yeah, they were cool. They were cool. But anyways, it doesn't matter. The point is, St. Vincent, it was a vibe. But we also had a lot of mosquitoes. Two problems I had where I was staying: mosquitoes, okay, and freaking what else? Oh yeah, insects. I almost died because a cricket came in my room. Mosquitoes, and the fact that there's like, at least for me, there's not much to do, but there are things to do. I just wish I had like more time to do it. And also, like, yeah, just mainly more time because that was a whole situation why I couldn't do half the activities I actually wanted to do. But then I got to do some like on the last leg of the vacation. So I can't complain. But nevertheless, all right. And the other thing is the fact that they don't have normal outlets. They have the British version of the outlets. Okay, the 220-volt like outlet is really weird. And in order for you to use like the regular outlets, like the American, or I'm pretty sure anywhere else in the world that uses it, okay, they don't have those. And I was so mad. I have to like plug an extension to the regular outlets to then, and then it's usually like one little like plug you can use. So I can't use multiple at the same time. I have to be very strategic with how I'm charging my devices. Like this is so this no no. I have a problem with that. So Vincent, fix it. Fix it. And the second thing, like I said, at least where I stayed was the mosquitoes. Listen, these mosquitoes like they don't eat. Because the moment I don't have a fan on me, they just trying to come and attack. And I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Like one of my biggest pet peeves are mosquitoes. Like that sound that they make when they're near your ear. I hate that. I hate that so much. Just the thought of it. That and flies doing that, but mosquitoes are the worst. It's just the sound, the high pitched. Just I hate it. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. So nevertheless, those are my main two problems. And then the other thing about Sim is not having much to do. It's like technically it doesn't. Not as like compared to Trinidad or other places. And I think that's the fault of the government, in my opinion, because politics always ruin everything. Like I noticed like when I was there, a lot of the younger people after I came out from watching Bobby, we were in this car park, right? Because the cinema is near Massey. So same compound as Massey. And then after we came out, it was late at night. A lot of other young people were there. just hanging around. And I asked the person that I was with at that time, and she's like, "Yeah, it's just there's not a lot of places for young people to hang out at, so some people just gather in like I guess popular spots to chill." And I'm like, this is not cool. This could like lead to a lot of nonsense and people just misbehaving instead of just having like a proper place or a few good places for young people. I think that's what they need to do, because at least I could say, hey, if I can't really afford to go anywhere specific, I could always just I go to the mall. I could just walk around the mall with my friends. I could go to the park. Like I don't see a lot of parks. There's the beach, but how much beach can you beach? So that's just my personal opinion. I think the government needs to make more buildings and activities for young people. So that's a one thing. And if you don't have a car too, that's like a problem because oh my gosh, the roads, uh, just like how you go up Maracas, there's like a lot of winding roads and stuff. I think that's fun. It's fun, but it's also scary because those maxis they be driving hella fast, and also too, it's the amount of like pull your car has to pull to go up these roads. To me, you have to have a 4x4 in our country to go up those roads. At least half of it, you know. But the beaches are lovely. The people are wonderful. They take politics very seriously because the first time I was there, it had a whole bacchanal situation going on in the neighborhood. People cussing out each other, like, we voted for this person. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. But other than that, love St. Vincent. Oh, what people do nowadays? Like, no, it's like, yes, I got it. So, yeah. Next year for sure, I want to go back. I'll also be going to Guyana, so I'm trying to save up for that. And I really want to go Barbados, but that's a maybe. But you know what? Anything is possible through Jesus Christ. Like, even when it's impossible for me, it still happens because you have to have that abundance mindset, okay? Yeah. So that's what we're finna do for next year. Yeah. So, so oh, and also like during my whole time in St. Vincent, I got a lot of time to heal. Like it just gave me a lot of time to think and to heal from a lot of things that I was going through at that time. Because it's not like I wasn't healing from it, but good thing about vacationing is that you can kind of just get away from home and the stresses that are home. So I was getting a lot of time to just reflect and like plan out the things I want to do when I come back and try to stay consistent with it, that type of thing. And I could at least safely say that so far I've been doing what I need to do. So like the things that I've healed from, I've honestly say I've healed from it. I can safely say I've healed from it, thank God. And it's made me a better person. The experiences I've had. Also me skating, guys. Like I finally gone to a skating rink and it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. And I'll be going back not this weekend, but next week for sure because I'll be busy. This whole week for me is busy. I like to stay busy. I like to just to keep doing things. It makes me feel like I'm doing something with myself. And it's productive things too. Which is great. And I also like to chill and be lazy sometimes. I don't know. I'm a complicated grown teenager. So yeah. But roller skating guys, I finally learned to master balancing. Um and it was very difficult because usually I have to like hold on to something, and then this time I was like, all right, everyone's skating in the middle. Let me try to skate. And then this one guy helped me, and he's like, you're a good skater. It's just you need to learn balance because once I have the balance thing down, I can just skate and I can be this amazing skater and all these different things. So it's like, okay, need to learn to do that. Learn to balance, but I need to still learn to like balance on my own when I'm home. So I'll be trying out. skating in my street. Okay. Um, maybe sometime this week. Definitely sometime this week. I'm gonna say maybe. So yeah. And I also learned that you know what, I can't be afraid of falling. I've fallen a couple times. It was hilarious. And yeah, you just can't be scared. You can't be scared. Because listen, I'm the kind of person, I have a little anxiety, but I also like to do things like exciting things. Like I have that yearning drive to do it. So thank God, like my way twisted mind doesn't hold me back. It used to hold me back. Like I've been scared of certain things so while, but now it's like, nah, like F it. Yeah. It's like it reminds me of this video I saw today, and they were like, people who are more inclined to like the scent of gasoline, nail polish, and acetone have a higher tendency of doing drugs. And I'm like, I like the smell of acetone, nail polish, and gasoline. It's weird, but like it's not like a pleasant smell, but it just makes me curious. It's like this is an interesting scent, and I can't get enough of it. Am I crazy? No, but it just smells good. And I also like normal scents too, like vanilla and like just savory, sweet smells, like a combination mix. So I have good sense of smell, but certain things like that also I like. So maybe I am, but I've never like done drugs. Okay, so I highly doubt I still have enough sense to be like I'm not gonna do shrooms or coke or cocaine or Molly or ecstasy or whatever other drugs they are. So yeah. But nevertheless, what's the next one? Oh yeah. Trying learning new things. So besides skating, I've always wanted to do skating, but I think I want to tap more into like my creative side in terms of painting. Now I'm not a painter. I knew like I can't draw for shit, but I just want to do it for fun, just to try it out and see. Okay, there's like a lot of creative things that I've been doing on my own, but just as a hobby. But there are other like little skills I want to learn, and I also like skills that I want to master because it can be profitable someday. Like sewing is one. I've been doing that. Um, well, skating isn't really profitable. It's just for fun, so I'm doing that as well. Writing is profitable. I'm also learning to become a better writer. Like I'm good at storytelling. I've always been good at storytelling. I just haven't gotten into it for years. So I'm allowing myself to like start writing again and stuff. One day I definitely want to write a book. I know what the first book is gonna be. It's gonna be sort of like a memoir for my mom. And then my other books will be more fiction. So, and I have like so many ideas that I just never put to fruition. Like so many good ideas too, like good ideas. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. And hopefully someday I'm able to publish it because it's on my bucket list to publish a book and at least have it become somewhat successful. Okay, so that's one of the things that I'm trying to learn to do. I definitely want to become really good at sewing because I like to sew. I love fashion. I love fashion. Always have since I was a kid. I just never knew exactly how I wanted to integrate myself in fashion. Besides wearing it and modeling, which I also do, but I want to become more involved in both modeling my own fashion, modeling in general, and then learning to create my own style. Um, and I have so many like different things that I like to do with that. So yeah, definitely sewing is going to be my passion. Definitely going to be my passion project. Maybe when I finish this degree, I'm going to go and get a degree in like fashion itself. The problem is the campus is quite down San Fernando. So we'll see. But right now I'm being self-taught because before I had classes and then COVID happened. So at least for the basics, definitely gonna learn to do that or continue learning to do it. And then anything complex, I could always go back to school or go do other courses pertaining to that. So yeah. Um okay, now let me get into like this movie that I'm hating the fact that my cinemas aren't showing it. At least the ones near me, I haven't checked anywhere else besides Movie Town and Trin City. But there's this horror movie called Talk to Me. Okay, everybody's been talking about it. It's been made by two, well, these twin YouTubers, and it's supposed to be one of the best horror movies of this year. Because let me tell you something, I love horror movies, and as far as the horror movies I've seen so far, like what's it called? Insidious. That was so disappointing. It really was. It was fun to watch, but it wasn't that good, you know? It didn't have me on the edge of my seat. Like the last movie that actually had me on the edge of my seat, which don't really count too much at the same time because it's my first horror movie watching in like on the big screen. So it's like, okay, yeah, definitely life changing experience for me. But it was a Conjuring. That shit was scary. That was scary. To me, like watching horror movies should be good regardless whether you're at home or in cinema. But even when I'm at home, I still want the whole experience where it's like all the lights are off, it's on a big screen. Better yet, nobody's home. Like, give me the creep fact, give me everything, give me the whole vibe. Like, I want to be spooked. Like, I'm supposed to watch a horror movie and like be turning around every 2 seconds. Like, is somebody gonna get me? Is somebody gonna? Did I hit go in my bed? I want to be that scared. Okay, I like a little thriller. I say a little crazy in that regards, but I just need a little excitement, and that's one of my things I like about horror movies. That's the point of it. It's supposed to give me a thrill, you know. And right now, it's not showing well online. Not that I should like illegally watch it. I'm not encouraging that. FBI, don't. I hope you're not listening. Should definitely rent it legally. You know, if you do so happen to find it online, yeah. So I will watch it eventually, if you know what I'm saying. And I will give my review. I don't know if I'll do like a review online about it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Nothing is guaranteed. So, anyways, definitely I think I want to see that movie. I will see that movie. And also I can't wait for what's it called? Five Nights at Freddy's. That doesn't look scary per se, but it just looks fun. And I think what I like about it is the fact that the animatronics at least keeps to the whole like original design. You know how usually like these people take characters from a franchise and then kind of F it up? Kind of like Sonic, which by the way was a good movie. I was surprised. I really like Sonic. I do. A grown woman like me who never watched Sonic likes Sonic. The movie. Yes, it was entertaining. I love James Marsden or Marsden, and it was just fun. It was just fun. I just loved it. It was stupid and it was fun. So yeah, but those right now are the only movies I can't wait to see. And Dune 2. I also thought about Hunger Games, but I'm not too sure anymore. To be honest, actually, yeah, I lie. I would watch it. I'd watch it. Oh, and Marvels. I want to see that as well because I watched most of Miss Marvel, and I've also seen the other Marvel, Monica Rambeau, who's actually first Captain Marvel, by the way. Just saying, it was a black girl. Okay, so she's the original. Just saying, guys. So I definitely want to see that. Dune, Five Nights, Talk to Me. Those are the only ones I'm really excited for this year. Anything else, I really don't care. But yes. What else I want to talk about? Honestly, nothing else. Like this video is going on for a little too long. Currently, I have about 10 minutes again. Um, but I guess like the main thing I can really say here is, hmm. Oh, tomorrow I'll be voting for local elections. Yes, I would not tell you who, but maybe you might have an idea. Oh wait, wrong eye. So yeah, that should be fun. It'll be my second time voting for local. Oh my god, I'm getting old. Oh my god, it's my second time. My first time when I was about 18. Do the math. So yeah, that should be fun. What else? Um, as I said before, this week is gonna be very busy. I have so many things I'm gonna do. Just talking to my friends, hang out with family. Speaking of which, I saw my family the other day in the club, and that was so much fun. Like I just bounced him up. I just saw this guy looking big and buff, or whatever, and I was like, "Is that my cousin? Is that my cousin? That looked like my cousin. Oh shit!" I went to run to him. I was like, "Boy, how you going? It's been a while." And then I saw my aunt, and well, it was mainly two of them I recognize, and the next lady, which is my aunt's half sister. I don't know her name. I feel bad for saying that, but I just don't know her name. But I know her from like seeing her at family events and stuff. So, oh, and my other cousin, who I also know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was a vibe. Like, listen, box up your family in the club. We should normalize going to the club with your family because I've never had a bad experience with hanging out with my family in the club. Like I used to think it might have been awkward. I don't know. I just never thought of doing that. And then the first time I ever hung out with my family club, who are my aunts by the way, it was a lot of fun. Like we were just chilling, taking the vibe, dancing, having a good time, smoking a hookah. I've never smoked hookah before, but well, it's like smoking an e-cigarette, basically, to me at least. So yeah, but it was just fun. It was just a lot of fun. Um so yeah, listen, I'm tired. I am gonna go to bed. It was nice. I'll do this again another time. I'm not too sure when. Could be like a year from now. It could be 6 months. It could be tomorrow. I don't know. But it has been fun. I hope that this does not go viral though. I highly doubt because if it does, then please don't cancel me. I don't know what I just said. I could have said something that was offensive, but if I did, I was young, I was stupid, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, things happen. As I said, I'm an adult teenager. Forgive me. Okay, I support everybody. Ally. Yeah. I play too much. Anyways, bye.